that? Rescue walkers. Sure, that's a name that I haven't used before, and so therefore is fine. Double D's likes 2 Teferi twists. You like them better than like a timed contentious plan? I'm going to run with this for now, and we can revisit twist situation at sideboard. And let me update stuff here. That's correct. Format is best of 3, and we are 0-0. Okie doke. Whoa! Glad I wanted to keep that because I was just trying to click on my screen to put it back into focus. Instead, snap kept. Was gonna go ahead and lead on contentious plan. Ooh, now we maybe have to. Let's see. All right. Well, this is the problem of our deck, right? Is that we've gone creature light, and I really don't need that now. Windows, thank you. If we're not going to play Narset into this board, which I doubt we will, because even if they don't add to it, it's still too much of a threat to Narset. So sadly, I'm going to contentious plan looking for a different action. All right, well that is some action. It's not board action, but it's a thing to do on 3. And it does make a 1-1, I suppose. We're getting rolled, though. That's not bad to see. We can pitch. I didn't even need to pitch Narset, but no, we'll try and get on lockdown here. I'm gonna risk pitching a land. It might put us off Manticore an extra turn or 2, but I think it's the right choice here. Now we'll see if we can drop that Thunder Drake and get it going. I'm gonna take a big hit here, though. They got a clean attack for 5. We're kind of in that spot that makes removal so important. Because, I'm glad they played card draw there. We couldn't really handle more pressure. Ooh, and we got a role reversal, which we could consider for this 1-1 here. But anyway, what I was saying about removal is, like, we don't really have time. We could roll reversal because that would actually make it safer, but I'm going to wait in case they play something bigger. But we're going to play Thunder Drake, and if they have snap removal for Thunder Drake, it puts us in, excuse me, it really puts our back against the wall. Whereas if they don't, we're kind of stable. So, not that people really need a reminder of why removal is good, but it's interesting to look at these spots and just see how the difference between, oh, I have a removal spell versus I don't, swings the entire game. And let's see where we fall on that scale today, because if they have removal, I can't imagine them not taking out that Drake on sight. And they didn't. And it changes everything, right? Like, removal, they swing back for another 5 and we're down to 7. Versus... Oh yeah, sorry, I owe you that. Especially since Thunder Drake did its job. Yay, Thunder Drake! So that worked. Really was hoping to draw a land there. And I'm not sure now if we could rescue our Sphinx, back this army token and have a 4/3 and a 2/3. But they also left a bunch of mana up, which scares me. They got 5 cards and all their mana. So I'm actually going to just pass this, and maybe this no escape comes in handy. That's interesting. They didn't, yeah. I think maybe they were waiting to counter something we did. Maybe. It's like a splash color there. That could mean a lot of things. Ugh, all this card draw from Oppo is going to be tough to overcome here. Although, again, if they can't find removal, we're pretty stable. Would love for them to play something we would want to no escape here, just so that we didn't leave our mana up in vain. Nope, instead they got the removal, and we got nothing to stop it with. Hey, interesting that they did not attack there. Alright, we have a 5th land, but with no 2s. Our options are one of our 3s or keep up totally lost. We could roll reversal. Actually, I think I'll go Rescuer Sphinx, bounce army token here. Reversal and hold up the counter. We only had 5 lands, so we couldn't do something like reverse hold up counter. Ugh.
So I let myself in. Good for you. Sometimes people rely a little too heavily on the spirits.
We have fallen behind and cannot catch up. We could... guess we Guild Globe, see if we can find a land, and then Narset. No, Narset doesn't work. We could Saheeli Guild Globe. That gives us 1 blocker. I'll do that. Even if Kaya decides to take out this servo and they send everything at Saheeli, if they don't add to the army, Saheeli at least lives, and then maybe we can do some stuff. Citadel is a powerful magic card, especially at 20 life. Doubt we can recover from that. But we could roll reverse for it. The trouble is we can't make much use of it. They're coming straight at us. So I'm going to say no blocks. Well, no, I should block because then then Avian Eternal isn't lethal in and of itself. Okay. Probably have another land on top, so we could take the Citadel so it doesn't completely wreck us. I think we kind of have to do that. Oh yeah, the globe is just there. The globe has already done its job. I'm just deciding if, like, I think we do have to reverse for the Citadel. Or reverse for Kaya. But I think we just can't beat the Citadel. We also can't cast anything, though. So that goes. So we're going to play this. Can't do that. So not dead yet on board, but not feeling great about this. And in this case, I think we just have to try and take this trade. Okay. Still not dead yet. We have totally lost on the Eternal to create a chump for the Giant, although then we have this problem. Manticore creates 2 creatures, but nothing on the ground. Like, the problem is we need 2 things, like Silverwing. Let's start here, I guess. Yeah, we have to not die to the Aven, right? So we need to either totally lost the Aven, rescue our Sphinx, or Silverwing. We do have 8, though. So with 8, we can create... and Silverwing... Oh, it can't block. It can't quite block. I guess we can create a Narset to create a chump, and then... Let's do this. Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to go Narset... Draw.
Are bound by hone your prowess.
Ooh, greeting. And that changes it right there. So now we can greet Eternal, and we create another token so that Kaya can't double token us, or can't take out a token and have us lose that way. So we're gonna do that. And for what it's worth, we have no escape up. Time twist, you say? I think we'll keep that. I'm roping out, and I'm not sure if that's good for us or not, but I kind of want to... Oh, we could even time twist off of Citadel if we need to. That's interesting. True, we can make Citadel into a servo. Not sure what that does for us, but we could. Yes, we should. We could, but I was thinking we were still at 4. But yes, we won't because we're now at 2 and would die if we did that. If we can play out a reasonable creature, we can turn on this, copy it to the servo and attack Kaya dead. That would be nice. Oh, I let that resolve. Why did I let that resolve? Sorry, folks, I was distracted. That might have just cost us a game we were coming back from. I hate myself sometimes. It's hard, though, to play and talk and everything. Not completely dead yet, though. Let's go with 8. I'm gonna Narset and try to find a land on top.
With thoughtfulness before action.
Never didn't had it. We were just doing that on purpose to take out this finisher, right? Yes, that's what I meant, of course. So we're gonna go... this will be a good turn. We bring back Narset. She gets the reset treatment. We now have a 4/3, and we can't. What's Kaya's static? Hexproof. See, I gotta forget all the statics. We are going to turn this into this. It's only 3, but it'll still get Kaya nice and low.
Now?
And now Kaya's not a threat to take out a blocker.
Whoa, that one actually got through.
Yeah. Agreed. We win with Ashiok? Do you mean in the abstract about this deck Back to the Cave, or in this game specifically? I mean, Ashiok doesn't win us this game outright, but... Oh, thank you. Let's get to Battlefield View. Appreciate that. At least that one was not covering key info or whatever. We'll see. I just need to... We need to keep board control and go from there. Yeah, that's too bad. Yeah, this is game 1 still. We hung on. We're hanging on. One mana short of countering that Skylord. That would have been amazing. I should have... if you want a time twist something to come back, you need to do it in opponent's second main. We've already passed it, so we need to keep that in mind and set a stop here. In fact, I'm going to set a stop just in case. Yeah, no, totally lost no escape. The Skylord seems correct, and we may be able to do it in a way that brings the zombie army to Earth or something. But see, this is where I don't feel like we have time for Ashiok per se. Maybe we do. Let's start with 9 mana available. 9 mana. And Lost plus no escape is 8. Yeah, maybe that's the play. Is just Ashiok, Totally Lost, and Mill. We don't have Kasmina. Oh, Kasmina's Transmutation, sure. Narset and Transmutation on the Skylord. Yeah, we can do that too. Make some it'll make a bunch of Saheelis. Yeah, let's do that. A lot of options here. And that's one that leaves up no escape, so I like that. We stole it. We stole their Citadel.
If you wish to surrender now...
With role reversal.
I have just the trick for
Woo! Maybe we just want Greeting. That's even better. Let's just kill it with fire. Because I'm playing quickly. I don't know. Let's bottom that. Because I'm at 0 hourglasses and roping, so my plays are not going to be as tight as usual. Let's see. We got to also win this game. We want to leave all of that up. Let's turn this into this.
I know how to stop you.
Send this at Kaya so she doesn't get reset or proliferated. And then now we have enough to hold counter here. And we can drop Ashiok next turn and actually win the race to the bottom of the library. If they have an aid for Kaya, we have the no escape, so that's good. Yeah, that's a fair point. It's a tough... There's a lot of choices in this format, and there are ways that it could go well or bad for you with a lot of these different choices of where to put stuff. I mean, there's plenty of proliferate in white, although she was multiple proliferates away from getting back to relevance, so that's true. Maybe getting River is the right play, but they have to do it now. It doesn't matter because we're going to Ashiok next turn. So if they get her back and try to recast, we get no escape. And if they don't, and they're looking through their graveyard, so it looks like they may be doing exactly that. We never did get any weirds, but I think we're going to actually get a scoop here if they go Aid the Fallen. They don't have the mana to cast both of those, so they get to choose one, and we counter it. Even get another Saheeli token for our troubles. Yeah, we'll keep Manticore. I mean, we might not ever cast it. We have another one already, but I think our plan... Yeah, maybe I should have bottomed it, because we already have one. I don't think our plan is going to change based on the top of our deck at this point, though, is the thing. That's a good point. We're almost using the second mode of that. All right. Let's go ahead and Ashiok now. Yeah, I'll play the land. We'll take a look at what Narset has to offer.
Meditate and
Nothing.
prepare.
Oh, I'm not worried about our library at all with Ashiok pulling us ahead in that race. In fact, we'll do that now. I don't want to totally lost anything here, so...
Nightmares remain.
4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna leave everything up, and we'll have Totally Lost and Time Twist available. And so let's put another stop there. I didn't use Saheeli here, but it's kind of like new game plan. I just want to stay back on D and get there with the Ashiok. I think with Twist and Lost up, we're in great shape. We have two ways we could go about this. We could, well, let's see. That's fine. We'll let them do that, and then we'll break their heart. So we can Totally Lost the Skylord and chump the 5/5, or just Totally Lost the 5/5. It does. Unfortunately, I thought they fixed that bug, but then apparently they didn't. I don't know. All right, yeah, let's just lose the 5/5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Suck it, giant. Uh-oh. Well, we got the Sphinx to block that. They didn't draw. That's cool. I don't want to bounce Narset. We could rescue Narset and then get the transmutation back. That seems good.
Focused and disciplined.
Great weekend, Dionysus. Thanks for asking.
Obstacles.
Bounce Ashiok for 2 mils. Well, too late for that. Although we can, I still think we're in good. A lot of ways to approach the end of this end game here. And I do like Ferengi's observation to cast Silverwing. It puts us shields down on like a time twist, but what we don't want to do is lose because the Sphinx gets removed. Although, no, let's follow up on the plan, actually. Yeah, this was the plan. This is still good.
Open mind.
And we don't get the time twist here, but I like bringing this dude down to Earth. Hold on, Dionysus. Tight game here. We'll chat about the weekend in a bit. Again, no, I'm not even going to attack here. It's not really what we're about. We're just going to get there with Ashiok. That's the plan. Just making sure there's nothing else we want to do. No attacks. I could turn a servo into a Sphinx and attack, but we are not getting them from 28 to 0 before they mill out, so it just doesn't even matter. Yeah, there's just no reason to attack. It's not in any way, shape, or form plan A, and probably not even plan B. Unfortunately, we had to use up all of our blue for double Sphinx, double blue Sphinx, double blue Narset, and single blue transmutation. So our shields are down on time twist. If they happen to take out Ashiok here, then we might have to try and find a way to deal all that damage. But they would have had to top deck it. I think if we just untap with time twist, the game is won. Yeah, Vampire Opportunist would be a sad way to lose. We're not out of the woods. We are in a very good spot, but we are not out of the woods. Just gonna... They have no cards in hand, so I'm gonna take these trades so that I can Ashiok their ability to get them back. Here's what we are up against. Good looking deck. Got a battle ahead, that's for sure. No good reason. I think both of us are just kind of playing this out pretty rote here. But that was a suboptimal for sure. Should have just eaten it with no real consequence. Now we just want to... I guess a Silverwing is... And we can also play this. Let's do Silverwing. Yeah, what is their white card about? Maybe we'll find it here. Gateway Plaza. So they seem to be doing something with white. Maybe... Oh, Bulwark Giant? And Elite Guard Mage is what we see for the white component. Now with all of that, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. With 8, we can even play a Manticore and keep the time twist up. Even, what? Dionysus says that's not a punt? Oh man, must not have been a punt then. I mean, this just goes on the back. I'm not even going to activate Narset. We have everything we want right here. Yeah, I'm not even going to attack. It's kind of a free attack, but I'm presuming that we just get there here. Yep. Wow, that was a good game. I mean, there had to have been a point in that game where you all thought we were not going to win that, right? Maybe it was the entire time, but we did it. Grinder indeed. So, black, blue, card draw, removal. Basically, they're playing an attrition game. I don't think we run an assailant. They were coming out of the gates pretty fast. They had the Reavers. Catharsis. I would aim Catharsis at Kaya, if given the opportunity. We could put in Stealth Mission for that purpose. Weekend was solid. Dionysus played some Magic with Adam and Marshall, invented a new format. Basically, 4-player, 2-headed giant draft, except you don't play with a second head. You just double draft yourself and then draft 2 decks. That was fun. Played some tabletop gaming with my old buddy. We played Azul and Baseball Highlights 2045. And I played more games with some other friends. So a lot of heavy gaming this weekend. I'm wondering if we want another No Escape in here. But for what? Probably just running this back. Yeah, running out of time anyway. All right. As someone observed, Saheeli was pretty much the MVP of that game and goes to show the importance she has in our deck of becoming the creatures that we lack. Do I recommend Lords of Waterdeep? Dionysus, I have put out a call for you to download the game, install it, and join and play against me. If you go to the Discord, in our Discord there is a Lords of Waterdeep subject topic, and if you just want to, if you enjoy that game digitally and want to play it, you can give me your username there and we can play. Peak Lords of Waterdeep is 3-player long game Undermountain expansion, in my opinion, so that's mostly what I play. We're gonna throw this back. It's not doing enough. Much better. And we'll keep the land too. Almost doesn't matter what we keep. We have Honor the Pharaoh and Scry 1 here, but we do want to get up to this Manticore, so I'll keep the land. All the information you... Oh, sorry, that's I turned it off. The information is correct, but it's funny. It showed it to me while I was editing it, but then didn't expose it. There you go. Oppo's slowing it down here. What's up, Spearman? Lords of Waterdeep is a great tabletop board game. It's, if you like drafting, it basically has a feel of drafting. The worker placement mechanic is very draft-centric in its feel. That's what we didn't want to see. That was what I was calling out. Jaya's Greeting is terrible against that. They're probably going to follow with another one. Then we'll have to, like, Jaya's Greeting the army token to get, like, half a card's worth of value-ish. I don't know. I guess it's somewhat of a full card. Both halves of the amass. Yeah, I'm not in any hurry to run out the greeting here. If they played another Reaver, would we? Maybe not even there. We just take the 3 and see what we can find. Hopefully they don't add to the army, and then we honor the God Pharaoh next turn for something, and at least create something that threatens to trade with their army. We could cast the toll and or cast the greeting in response. But I don't think Oppo is going to take it, and if they do, that's fine. So we let them strip it. I think they're going to take Narset. That's what I would take. Maybe the Manticore if they feel like they just can't answer it, but I expect they have, like, removal or whatever. I would take the Narset in Oppo's shoes, depending on their hand, of course. Alright, they wanted to take that. We gave it to him. And let's pitch this island. They don't know about it, so maybe we pitch the mountain instead. It's not like we have double red. So I guess I'll pitch the mountain since they don't know about the island. And we don't need double red. Okay. If that army can survive, we at least get to put a 4-3 on the table. Their exile zone, when we reviewed it at the end of the game, looks so chock full of removal. I, again, don't expect it to survive, but we'll give it a try. If nothing else, at least it'll hopefully buy us some time to make it to invading Manticore to stabilize the ground. Maybe put down Narset behind Manticore and find some value there. That's good for us to see. That's less so, which is why they took the greeting. I think knowing they could get this army up to 3-3 is a good reason to take the greeting out of our hand. Why even bounce? Because I'd rather have a counter on the flyer than 2 creatures, I guess? I tie success to happiness, the creation of it for yourself and others. Narset maybe gets us 1 spell if we play her here. Because if we play Narset, she minuses and then dies to the zombie army. So is it worth draw one spell, gain 3 life? Narset plus? What do you mean Narset plus? All right. We won't overthink it. Can be sad to play your planeswalkers into potential death, but ooh, well, we can take Time Twist. If we take Time Twist, Ashiok goes away, but Ashiok's not getting us there this game, so Time Twist. Time Twist, save Narset. Let's put a stop here just in case something weird happens and they don't attack or whatever, and we still want to do that. I don't know. I guess we're never going to Time Twist Narset unless she's under pressure specifically, but we'll see. Just in general, I think it's probably correct that if you have a Time Twist, you set a stop on their second main, just in case. Yeah, we could wait and blink Manticore, but this is why, too, we might want to just blink the Rescuer Sphinx. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We go down to 3. We might just not be able to beat it on that alone. I think if we do win, it's going to be because the Sphinx survives and we cast the Manticore and it holds this ground. So let's save the Sphinx. They can now choose to go at our face or go at Narset. They probably send the army at Narset just to get that out of the way. And then we get a 4-3 back again and a 4-5 and a 2-2. We could return Narset, and it gets even bigger. And it gets big enough to block... we're going to make this to have big enough to block that. I'm going to... Interesting. I'm going to decline. Because then we can use Narset here and see if there's anything different we want to do. Like maybe that Jaya's Greeting changes things. It kind of does, doesn't it? That allows us to greet and have no escape up. And they know we have the Manticore, but they know we have the Greeting too. Let's see. So we go... Yeah, this is fine. We just go to 1. No big deal. I'm waiting on the Greeting. Maybe I shouldn't have. They have blue, but... most of the counters that people play are just like the no escape that don't stop this anyway. But they could do something like the hexproof. Yeah, I should have Jaya's Greeting on their turn. This is a little bit fancy play that come back to bite us. Well, attacking is actually not great for them because... I mean, they get us down to 1, but we get to eat a creature and kill the other. Like, it's a pretty big play. Alright, well, I'm gonna do this now to see if we need... This is... I'm not sure what's correct. Do you block and then... Well, we need to block it no matter what. Yeah, if it's plating, that's what I'm thinking about. But if it's plating, we still get to block. So it doesn't really matter. We got to block no matter what. In fact, maybe it's correct to try and make this trade and then use the Greeting on the Guard Mage. No, we'll give this a shot. Oh, man. Yeah, plating is trouble, but we don't have much else we can do. Yeah, you think block and trade is correct? Okay. Gotta counter anything here. Bottom that. Well, we're gonna try. And that helps keep us safe, so we'll keep it on top. They might have a counter spell here, but we're not dead if they do. Oh, they don't? Okay. Well, we have the totally lost to not die, and I think we just use it now. If we could do a trick like put the Skylord on top and then eat it, but then they just recast the Skylord, so that doesn't really get us anywhere. The only other thing we could do is the reason to wait would be if they play something to make the army bigger. Like we want to get the army fully. Like actually, that's why I'm going to wait. First, they didn't show us anything in response when we waited last time, so they will had to have drawn it. And there are legitimate plays the opponent could do that. They try to go lethal with this and make it a 3-power creature. So we make them draw something, and then we have a pretty good hidden card here. So, like, yeah, let's see here. We get to... We have to just let that happen. Unfortunately, we have to chump here. I think we're going to lose this one, but we're not dead on this turn. Maybe we actually do have to do it this way now and hope we draw something. Ashiok is already on the bottom, isn't he? Aren't they? Well, almost, Thunderdrake, almost. Yeah, they got these early Reavers are really rough for us, so we unfortunately can't get it done on this one. This is particularly bad against them. I want another no escape. Over what, though? Maybe this bully. Bully is really not doing much. Yeah, let's go with this. All right, I like Oppo's deck a lot. We'll see if we can overcome here. Come on, good hand. Yeah, I like Guild Globe into Rescuer Sphinx a lot. This is our first game on the play as well, which is nice. Now we actually have a choice on 3. Honor or no escape. Probably hold up no escape, although we'll see what they do here. Oh, double no escape, you say? Except we did not draw a land, and I really want to make sure we go for Sphinx on 4. So I'm going to ditch, actually, a Silver Wing. Looking for land. And we'll save these for later. I think these are going to be good for... Oh, Toll is so frustrating. God, I hate Toll. Unless I'm casting it. I mean, this is what the Toll is, right?
Some say I never heard of ya, a rat burglar.
It's just Rat Burglar Plus. But we'll drop a Drake, see if we can't pump it up. Real bummer, though. I like 4/3 flyers on turn 4 a lot. Well, here's where lack of creature count in our deck is going to be a problem. Oh, at least we get to greet that. And I'm going to do that before they can untap and get value out of it. Well, 2 no escapes they know about, so they just get to feed us stuff we have to counter. Maybe they'll try and feed us something that we can kill with the Pyrohelix and just let it resolve instead. That does not qualify. That is worth a no escape. But terrifies me about what's left in their hand. But we can keep totally lost. Simple 18 turn clock here. We can even shorten it with the Pyrohelix, no problem. That can resolve. Yeah, I don't know if disguising mana with Guild Globe does something, but we might try that later if we... yeah, you can have that. They're trying to resolve like a Sky Wing Lord or whatever. I'm going to go ahead and do this. I kind of want to wait for their flyers, but I like the scry. I want to find more pressure or more control elements. That's very nice. So now I want to let them cast any creature that's really good, and we reverse it, and we save no escape for like Kaya. Are we hold lands or play lands? Let's see. What do we have? Do we have... We have enough card draw that we should probably play our lands. Well, they get the card, but we get the giant. Yeah, they may be worried about our role reversal. We could do that too. I was just going to roll reverse the giant, but if we really worried that if they've got the citadel, we could just transmute here. We have a guild globe, so mana is not a super issue, but we also kind of want the globe to send it to trade for the citadel if they do that. All right. I'll transmute. If we're saving the reversal for a possible citadel, we need to transmute here. Hey, Tim knows, yeah, first draft, first match. Game 3 of match 1. It's been quite a grind here, as it can be in War of the Spark. Could even offer that trade. But in case we want to roll reverse for a sweet, sweet, sweet creature, then we're going to save our 1/1 for that possibility. Alright, now maybe the globe trick will work. We'll see if they might have a no escape of their own here. But we're going to do this and then...
Beg for your life. It makes your nightmares. This!
You better watch your back from falling.
For more.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing any, really. That's pretty desperate. We could no escape that, but do we care enough to no escape that? Going wide with three 1/1s against Ashiok is legit. I think we gotta... Not what I thought we were saving our no escape for, but again, I just felt like we had to. Manticore's nice.
Vigorous swine!
Make this quick. I'm bored. A mind is a terrific thing to waste.
We could take Davriel and give them Ashiok after a minus. That puts them at mill. They should still be a threat to mill, but also they're not really threatening our life here. And if we just play the Masticore, like I don't even need the role reversal anymore. I kind of want just the totally lost. Although we're going to probably discard both of these. We're going to discard one, play Manticore, discard the other. So it doesn't really matter. I like the Manticore here. I mean, they're really up against it here. We Ashiok, protect him once, Ashiok again, and they're at 4 cards. Mill swap totally lost. That's a possibility.
All I've left you is pain.
But it wasn't because we couldn't keep both, actually. Davriel was making us get rid of one of them. I like the thought, though. We're just going to hope that this lands and is enough.
Behold. Difficult to digest.
perish the thought.
Yeah, 2 harvest might save them. If they have harvest here, that would be pretty good. Did Nick show up?
Good.
Ah, nice. Okay.
You're fine.
Hey, Nick.
It's but a dream.
Nick posted a pretty sick deck that was running Ashiok. I know we may not be exactly eye to eye on Ashiok, but we're not, like, far apart. Close to a second Manticore, but no. Should be it. If they can't... Yeah.
I aspired for...
Like... Well, maybe they can get us in time. We'll find out, I suppose. That's pretty big. Attacking for a lot in the air. Honestly, they really need to fix this animation. I didn't think that had flying. I had forgotten it didn't. Or I've forgotten that it did. Come on, Watsy. This has flying. I can tell. But right now, they're threatening... They've already attacked, so we go play. They draw to 3. They attack us to 11. We go, they draw to 2, attack us to 6. We go, they go to 1, attack us to 1, go to 1. So right now, they're actually winning. We need something... We need something for the Skylord or the airport, or we're going to lose. Oh, don't talk about deserving to win. We deserve nothing. Oh yeah, Davriel is a threat to our life total. We'll see if they value the ongoing pinging versus the card in hand.
Ooh, sorry. Not really.
Alright, well, we'll play this. And I guess we swing away here. This doesn't do much. This is on the ground and these two fly. So yeah, we're gonna regret that failed attack and actually turn sideways here. Our clock is pretty good too. What you gonna do? You're just gonna take, you're gonna put the giant in front of one of these, but you're gonna take the 4? Probably just take the 4. Let's have a nice top deck that puts this away for us. How about that?
Ugh, what a whiner.
Puts it away for us. Puts it away for us, is what I was saying there. Now... So, let's see. This is on... 1 or fewer. So we can keep these 2 and prevent the Davriel at least, and then that means we attack all. Now we don't need to take out Davriel because we're ahead of its damage now. So missed attack is actually a big deal. Somebody caught me not attacking because I was resting on my Ashiok laurels, and we could lose the game because of that failed attack. Lethal on board. I don't see lethal on board. Have you read Davriel? He says cockily as though he reads all planeswalkers at all times. Yeah, but then Gabriel goes
Let
away.
me pick your brain for a minute.
Yay! Woo! Wow, that was a tough one. That goes into great matches.